Severance Season 1 gave us a peek at the most mysterious character of the show, Helena Eagan. We discovered she's Lumen Industries CEO James Egan's daughter. The revelation was absolutely eye-popping and ended the show on one of the best cliffhangers of all time. Though the second season showed us plenty of Helena, her intentions are still ambiguous. Let's dive into this character to understand her motivations and Britt Lower's amazing performance both as Helena and her innie Helly R. Now season 1 opens with Helena lying on the table, waking up as her innie Helly R. Helly has no recollection of how she ended up there. Marquez is the first person she hears and justly dislikes him throughout most of season 1. To Helly, he represents the villains who put her there. His friendly demeanor irritates her and she hates every minute at MDR, the department she's supposed to work at on Lumen Industries' severed floor.
Go like a boot, Mark.
Helly's motivations aren't complex. She feels trapped at MDR and wants to get out. The more she is informed of the lack of control she has on her own existence, the more trapped she feels. Ultimately, Helly requests to resign, a request that has to be approved by Helena. We now know why Helena dismissed Helly's request. Helena's agenda all along was to use Helly to glorify the life of an innie at Lumen. It's a bold move to have the CEO's daughter participate in the company's most controversial process as a marketing stunt. It's too big to fail. But along with the revelation of Helena's identity came questions like, why would Helena agree to be severed? Does she so strongly advocate the severance process, or did she do it to save Lumen? Or was she forced? These questions have continued to excite fans and have led to several fan theories. As the boss's daughter, Helena is a powerful person on the outside, and that air of confidence can be sensed in Helly's rebellious nature. In fact, her defiance is so dominant that she threatens Helena by declaring she'd cut off her fingers if she isn't terminated. This threat leads to a chilling response from Helena.
Helly, I watched your video asking that I resign. I also received and responded to your previous request. I assumed that would resolve the issue, but now Miss Cobell says you threatened to cut off your fingers? I understand that you're unhappy with the life that you've been given. But you know what? Eventually we all have to accept reality. So, here it is. I am a person. You are not. I make the decisions. You do not. And if you ever do anything to my fingers, know that I will keep you alive long enough to horribly regret that. Your resignation request is denied.
Helena and Helly are two sides of the same person battling each other. This battle between them is aptly visualized in the stairwell scene where Helly tries to exit the severed floor and Helena keeps entering it. Check out my video linked in the description that shows these events in chronological order to get a better understanding of the characters. While Helly is shocked to discover who her outie is, this is also her moment to get retribution.
Listen, we're not happy. We're miserable. They torture us down there. Damn it! Please! We're prisoners!
In season 2, Helena immediately gets to work after the OTC incident.
Earlier this evening, at an event where I was excited to share my status as a severed individual with a group of friends and allies, I made the poor decision to consume alcohol while on a non-lumen medication for an arm rash. This had an inebriating effect, which caused me to say some deeply regrettable things. In the moment, I thought I was being funny, but in the hours since this outburst, I've been reminded just how seriously my family's company affects the lives of real people around the world. When Lumen falters, it's our cherished workers and their families who suffer first. So for the fear and insecurity this has caused, I must sincerely atone. Distrust of Lumen has been sadly endemic since its founding. My words provided more fuel for pernicious hate and derision. When I said my innie was being tortured, this was a joke and a lie. I'm committed to this company with every part of me, but I'm also human. Just like my innie, and just like you.
She then enters the severed floor impersonating Helly. But before Helena's spy operation, the more intriguing scene is where she sees Helly and Mark kiss. She replays the scene over and over on her computer screen. Is it because she has found a way to exact revenge on Helly, or is it because the thought of a romantic relationship is exciting to her? There are two ways to look at Helena. She's either a strong and manipulative person who hates her innie, or she's trapped within Lumen's universe and is subconsciously looking for her own escape. The show conceals the truth in season 2, giving enough credence to each theory. It makes sense if Helena's actions are an act of vengeance towards Helly because she did attempt to kill her. Maybe, as Helly says, sleeping with Mark was for revenge.
What sucks is that she got to have that and I didn't. That she used me to track my friends, used my body to get close to you, that she dresses me in the morning like I'm a baby, that she controls me and this company and all of us. It's disgusting.
But there's also the soft whisper to Mark.
Didn't like who I was on the outside. I was ashamed.
This could be seen as an admission of her true emotions or another step in order to manipulate Mark. Helena doesn't always look like she's in charge. Business decisions take precedence over her personal choices. Helena's body language provides further clues to her personality. When Helly walks, there's confidence in her swing. She walks like she owns the place. On the other hand, Helena is deliberate and cowers at times. The difference is subtle, but it is there. Britt Lower's performance in Severance is deep and nuanced. The difference between the two personalities is internalized. Through Lower, they are the same person going through different emotions. When Helly returns from Irving drowning her at the end of Woe's Hollow, the difference between the two identities is stark. Helly bolts into Mr. Milchick's office and demands an explanation. When Helena pretends to be Helly, she can't imagine Helly to be this headstrong and decisive. Maybe Helena is not the villain. Her personal life looks to be devoid of affection or pleasure. Her father is distant and odd, and life with him looks unpleasant. But when Helena is with Mark, she's on an adventure that involves romance and wonder. The motif of innie and outie being attracted to the same person is solidified with the storyline in which Dylan's innie falls in love with his outie's wife. The most confusing scene of the second season is when Helena meets Mark's outie at the Chinese restaurant. Helena made the choice to surprise Mark with a visit. This wasn't a directive from the Lumen board. She's flirtatious with Mark, and even bizarre is that he responds to it. I mean, this is a man who's drilling holes in his head to find his missing wife. The explanation that makes sense is that she wanted to see Mark again and experience the chemistry they share, and Mark enjoyed it until she brought up Gemma. Maybe Helly is Helena's subconscious in gear. Helly has been freed from her memories and experiences, and we can see that she's a good person and a good friend. She's someone who values freedom. It could also be that the outright distrust Helly has towards Lumen is a manifestation of Helena's subconscious hate for the company that comes between her and her father. Most clues point towards Helena not being the antagonist in Severance. But until season 3, all we can do is speculate. The next season will hopefully reveal Helena's intentions, and given the show's originality, there is no doubt that it would make for great TV. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments your thoughts on Helena and Severance. To get notified of new content, like and subscribe.